been a little over a year since Mortal Kombat 11 released, and I've put a bunch of hours into this game, whether it was on the Nintendo Switch where I initially picked it up, or now on the PC where I continue to just dump hours into this game. Mortal Kombat 11 remains one of my favorite fighting games of this generation, and maybe my favorite fighter currently. So let's talk about Mortal Kombat 11 and how this game holds up a little over a year later with the Combat Pass. If you never played a Mortal Kombat game before, this is a great starting point. From the story, it pretty much catches you up with everything that's going on right now, and just in terms of a fighting game, you can kind of start anywhere, but if you start here, you're getting some of the best combat, at least in my opinion, for Mortal Kombat 11. Mortal Kombat gameplay is solid, precise, fun, and I think anybody can pick it up and play because it is easy to learn, hard to master, but it has that sweet spot of once you get to know a couple combos, go online, maybe you can beat some people, and if you do, it's rewarding enough to keep on playing.
I've been in the future for a whole hour and I haven't seen one jetpack. Not one.
Mortal Kombat 11 has a really awesome story mode, and I think it's probably one of the best Mortal Kombat stories that's post MK9. I think in general Mortal Kombat was always really silly and goofy, but it always tried to be serious. And with Mortal Kombat 9, it was a retelling of the original 3 games. And then X followed up after 9, and then we are now in 11, which I feel like just does the perfect blend of the goofy, a good story, and then forward thinking with the series, and I think it's all for the better. I thought Mortal Kombat 10 was pretty rough story-wise. I just couldn't get into it. Maybe it was because of too many new faces and not enough returning ones, but I feel like with Mortal Kombat 11, it was the perfect blend of we're going to see the original 90s characters from Mortal Kombat 1, and then we're going to get them meeting themselves in the present day with some new people, returning faces, and it just felt like this perfect blend of nostalgia and forward thinking on the story. And I really like where this series is going story-wise, so I can't wait until the Mortal Kombat Aftermath DLC next week. Mortal Kombat 11 looks stunning with the impressive face scanning technology that was from NetherRealm Studios' Injustice 2, which came out a couple years ago, and now it is added into Mortal Kombat 11, which just looks incredible. Every character feels very unique. They all have their own charm and style and beautiful animations. I think in terms of a lifelike look, Mortal Kombat 11 really just knocks it out of the park. It is probably the best looking fighting game you can play currently, and I just can't wait to see more. With Mortal Kombat 11, there are many modes for you to get lost in. There's a story mode, there's customization modes, there's different challenge towers. There is so much to get lost in this game, and I really find myself either customizing characters like crazy, trying to unlock customizable gear in the Living Tower system. And what the Living Tower system is you're able to do challenges that are hourly, if not daily, sometimes weekly, and you do these challenges, you pick the character you're really good at, and then once you do these challenges, you get rewards. Some of them can be super difficult, some of them can be very easy. This is a lot of fun. There's also the crypt returned, and this is probably my least favorite part of the game. While it's awesome and it's a third-person, exploring thing, and you can unlock equipment and different stuff for your other fighters, it's all random. So trying to find everything is really hard, and I honestly wish there was a store option on Steam or wherever you play this game to outright purchase everything, because I would rather pay $20 and unlock everything in the crypt instead of kind of just playing this game forever and trying to unlock all that stuff. But it is really cool to walk around the crypt. It's super cool. And with online modes, offline modes, like I said, there's always something to get lost in with Mortal Kombat 11. And I have to talk about the Combat Pass. What the Combat Pass is, it's a totally optional purchase of 6 DLC characters with some skin packs, and it gives you basically a full year of content. Well, now since that full year has passed, you get everything right away. You get 6 incredible characters. You get Shang Tsung, Nightwolf, Spawn, Terminator, Sindel, and then you also get Joker from DC Comics. And I thought this was a pretty solid season pass. Turns out my favorite character, or DLC character, is Sindel. And Sindel's always been that Mortal Kombat character that I'm always like, could live without. But she is awesome in this game. My favorite character by far. But you have incredible characters like Spawn, Terminator, like, they've never looked better. But I think this is totally worth it if you're going to buy Mortal Kombat 11 nowadays, because you really can't go wrong. And I think with Mortal Kombat Aftermath coming out this upcoming week, you can now purchase that game for $60, the normal retail value of Mortal Kombat 11, with the Combat Pass Aftermath, which includes RoboCop, Sheva, and Fujin, and a bunch of other stuff. It's a crazy deal. I like, seriously, if you haven't played Mortal Kombat 11 yet, I totally recommend it, especially with the Combat Pass, because I think those guest characters add a lot to Mortal Kombat. I wouldn't doubt if this game does get some more DLC. I know Aftermath pretty much seems to be the end of days for Mortal Kombat 11, but I'm still holding out that potential hope for Ash Williams in Mortal Kombat. So that is the end of this review. I hope you all really enjoyed it. This was the first kind of attempt at a video review on Instagram. Like I said, this is something really different, and I'm kind of tired of YouTube, so I'm going to be doing more of this stuff on Instagram. So I'm really excited to do more WenzReviewz. This was of Mortal Kombat 11. The next video review is going to be of Mortal Kombat Aftermath. I cannot wait to play that DLC. I can't wait to play as RoboCop, and I can't wait to talk about all of it once it drops later next week. So really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments section, and I'll see you all next time.